I was kind of fascinated by the guitar because I wanted to be in a 60s beat group. But I was really a terrible musician. I like to think about where music can go. You know, I've always been excited by developments in music. I grew up in the 60s, and if you look at the period of 1962 to 1967 or 68, how music changed incredibly during that time, more than probably any other period, well, not definitely more than any other period. And as a teenager, I found that the dynamics of that extremely exciting. And that's kind of where I always think about that, how to change, how to develop, how to be, I don't know if it's one step ahead. I don't think about it in those terms. It's just like, how can we do something that's new but that really connects with people and excites people and inspires people? I would like to think I influence how I use the technology to create what I want to create, but of course, that's not true. It allows so many possibilities, too many possibilities actually. It's very hard to finish things when you're using digital technology to record, because you have endless amount of disk space, an endless amount of tracks, endless amount of plugins, and you can very easily get lost in the noise of all that technology and not actually finish. You know, do lots of recording and very little finishing, and I think that's a problem that a lot of people find with digital technology. It's too many options. I actually got arrested when I was. Actually, I think it may well have been the first Depeche Mode single. I was driving around. I would come out of the studio, and it was late at night. And I had it in my cassette player. Obviously, it was cassette. And I was driving very slowly in quite near where I live, which is kind of a quiet area. And all of a sudden, I saw a policeman in front of me, like waving me down. And he said, "Running a mobile disco, are we, sir?" You should ask a sociologist what the future of music is, not a musician or a music person. But I think, but music doesn't exist in a bubble. So it's not about the future of music, it's what is the future and how does music work within that future. Music can't exist without the future, and the future can't exist without music.